Hello and welcome back to Tharic Plays Battle Chasers Nightwar. And let's get back to it, shall we? I don't have Garrison with us right now, James, because we found Nolan now and I wanted to try him out. I'm not convinced by Nolan, though, to be quite honest. I think I'm going to switch him out again. But you can only bring 3 characters with you. So Nolan is who we bring right now. And apparently I am still missing a chest here. I have no idea where it is, unfortunately. So I'm trying to see if I maybe missed something somewhere. Maybe a brittle wall that we could destroy with Golly. But right now I'm not seeing anything. There's nothing here. Maybe it's in this room. I'm just gonna go take another quick look around and see where I could have missed that chest, potentially. But I've also read about some potential visual bugs here from time to time in this game. But I don't know. Did we read this one? Yes. So I hope we're gonna get the last lore. Because apparently we got all the lore that we can see right now. And we are still missing 2 entries, though, right now that we really need to get. Yeah, where is that chest supposed to be? Because I certainly have no clue where it could be. There's nothing to loot back here. Yes, this is my first run. Grumpy. So I've never been in Junktown before, and this is also the first time me playing the game. Oh, no, there's a brittle wall, so that's where we do this. Okay, that's where the chest is. So I can do this one more time. But there's also a fishing spot. Okay, so that's why the fishing spot was still shown there as well. Maybe, no, I think they stick around, just generally. Let's see, is it worth it? Veil Officer's Cloak. Ah, of course. Now that we've enchanted this, we also find a better version of that one. So we'll still take that. Do I want to enchant the other one as well again? I wasn't really convinced by the Thorn enchantment on the thing for Golly, I think. It just doesn't deal that much damage. Maybe we later on get a better version, which would be a little bit more worth our while, but right now just getting 3 back doesn't seem worth it. So it was just... Yeah, I just wanted to try out the enchantments, basically, Grumpy. That's why I did it there. But you're right, obviously. Green stuff usually isn't worth the enchantment. But I also just went with the normal enchantment. I think I didn't pump additional resources in there to make it a purple enchantment as well. So we'll keep it the blue thing like this right now. Okay, so now that's gone. Okay, which means we'll have to go back to the teleporter. So a little bit of backtracking here, and then we can move on. So aside from the 2 lore entries, there is also still this... No, we were in here already, were we? Yeah, that's where the teleporter is, yes, exactly. But there is also apparently still a chest on this No, not a chest, Why is this crumbling? Okay, looks weird. There is another shrine here, or does the shrine always stick around? Because I did use the shrine that we had on this map. The energy one. And I don't see any else, or can we use it more than once? I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing there. No, I don't see anything else we can do here. So I'm not quite sure why it shows another one, but who knows. Does that maybe give it power again? Nope, also no. So maybe just it shows the shrine regardless of whether or not there is one for me to use still. I don't know. Or is it down here somewhere? That could also be the case. But it doesn't really look like there would be anything we could use. The shrine here was an experience, one that I've also used, I believe. But let's go take another look. We're fairly close to the other one, so it won't take up much time to go for that. Yeah, there was the shrine right there. I think that was an experience shrine, so that's fine. Sure, just walk over. So now we've got all clues. I kind of get the feeling that if I get to choose the order, I'm gonna get it wrong. There is also a chest on this map, but I don't know if it is inside here, where we would need to go now, or if it is somewhere different. If maybe there is another rusty wall or something like that that we could use with Calibretto. Or not with Calibretto, that we could destroy with Gully. There we go. But let's go in here first. Password. Okay, so I only have one that starts with rum, so rum makes money. Something blares at you through the speaker, or someone blares through you at the speaker. Opening up. There we go. Let's go say hi, shall we? God damn, I'm nervous about this. So does this count? No, it counts as being in the same room, so I assume that the chest is going to be in here. Probably. Yep, there's our shrine. We could go for that to bring up Nolan's mana again. Aside from that, we don't really need it. And it won't really help us to use it at the end. I think it goes away at the end. Or after we've done the last fight, so we might as well use it now. But is there another fight maybe before there? I'm trying to see about that, but this looks like it is the end, basically. So we're just gonna do that now and heal up the mana on Nolan. Let's see, that looks like it's where we don't want to be, so we go... There's the chest, thank you. Let's take a peek. Maybe there's something useful in there for us. It's just a... Looks like a pretty common chest right now, though. Okay. Getting so many power cells, so it doesn't matter too much that I had to spend some in this dungeon to get one chest. The weapon that we got out of that chest was pretty awesome, though. Anything else down here? Maybe? Nope, doesn't look like it. So what's that going to be? This looks like a big elevator that's going to take us somewhere. So why do I get the feeling that this is going to be a wave fight now? Hey, jumps! Didn't it seem a little easy getting here? Yeah, in here a little bit. Yeah, sure. Like maybe we let you in? Don't monologue, Steric. Shut it off. Really? Just had to slow you down long enough to load the ship for Deadwatch? What? You moron, don't tell them where it's going? Really? Hey, Gannet, I'm trying to sound menacing here. Sure, that's what you're doing. Just turn the damn thing off, you dope. Oh, hi. Who are you? I don't want to find out, but we do. Yay. So, we've got the War Golem Lancer, which is probably the boss for this dungeon, since we already see him. Or we see how many hit points he has and all that fun stuff. So, do we just want to start with a boulder toss? We might as well just start with a boulder toss, I think. Just get a stun going. That way I don't have to taunt with Gully instantly. Just have him not take an action for a turn. It's gonna allow me to get a little bit of a better setup. So is the Ice Blast going to be worth it here or no? That's the big question. I still don't know if the Ice Blast is really worth it, but just to be on the safe side, let's just go with 3 rounds of Ice Blast, mostly. Now we're gonna taunt, though. And work on from there. Anything else, we'll go with another Gut Punch, build up some overcharge. Nice crit. Next round, we could go with another Ice Lance from him as well. Now we're gonna see how much damage he deals. So 346 on the normal hit is already pretty impressive, I'd say. Do we just go with a Guard Punch? Ooh, it is Ice Blast synergized with its other abilities. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have the Ice Lance too as well, though. So the his normal Arcane Missile also helps there. Or does it synergize with more than that? Because I might not have seen that yet, Grumpy. But I'm gonna take another look in a moment now that you've pointed it out. Let's see. No, we do have this new one now. Well, first of all, we do have protection that I should not forget about. I keep forgetting that I have more than these 6 skills now. And we also have the Mantle of Aramis, which could be good, but that's so expensive. Let's just go with a Guard Punch for now. And it's Sundered or Bleeding. Do we want to go with a Nature's Boon? That could be good. Piercing rounds. Oh yeah, that's the one I also keep forgetting about. Deals piercing damage over 8 shots. But I think a heal might actually be better. So let's heal Gully once. Just not take any risks. We've got other sources of damage, so let's take a peek here. So he's got the Cleanse now. We've got the Ice Lance, which now works with Sunder, Chill, Poison, and or Arcane Sickness. I think usually it just works with Sunder and Chill, so he can set up his own Ice Lance by going with a Chill, but since I went with the perk, we could go with his other attack as well if we want to. See, anything else for right now that would help with the Chill? I don't think so. But still, let's get the third set up there. Just to have that in there. Now we can get her healed. There we go. And what do we do next? She's still got that. We'll just jab. So he's casting again. And we can go for an Ice Lance for the extra damage. Oh, counter protocol initiated. Oh boy. All defense up. What does that do? Sentinel stance. Immune to stun. Preparing for a massive attack. Reduces all damage taken by 50%. Increases all damage power by 50% each time he's hit. Over 2 turns. Yay. And I've just went in with some attacks here. That's not ideal. So we don't want to hit him while he does that. That's what this says, basically. So, defense matrix as it is right now, I guess. We're gonna give him 1 buff because of the Ice Lance. At least we got a crit out of the deal, so there's at least a little something. We'll defend with her. He needs to... Oh, we could have burst with her as well, actually, I think. But we'll just go defensive with all. That needs to be good enough right now and wait for the incoming damage out of this. I'm interested to see how much that's actually going to deal now. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that a little bit longer, so I didn't need to do that just yet. So now we'll go with the burst for the Shielded Assault, because it's probably gonna hit everybody what he's doing. And Gully gets to act again before he gets to do something. Possibly because of the Chilled, so in that regard it might definitely be worth it. So she actually gets to defend as well. So now we've got a damage shield, we've got the damage bonus on everybody that might keep the shield, although I assume he's gonna deal enough damage that we're not gonna keep that. But let's see. Is he going to attack us now? There we go. Damage conversion complete. Executing Revenge Strike. Ow. Ow. So it's just her. Okay. Still fine though. That just means these guys keep their damage buff. So I assume this fight is just the balance act between... How much longer does this stick around? Just one more time. So let's go with another Ice Blast so that we reset the duration there. Yep. And then we can switch over to something else in the next round. We still are taunting. We still have this. Do we want to... What do we do? The next 3 turns, just protection on somebody. Heroism, nah. I'll go with a barrier swing now. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. And do I want to go with something else? Well, damage-wise, this is actually not that horrible. Maybe the piercing rounds could be decent. Because I think piercing damage means he can't absorb that. If you say so, James, if you say so. Well, somewhat looked like it, that's true. So he's going for Impale again. What does... Impale just deals the heavy damage. Yeah, okay, so that's his normal attack. Which is not that bad. Maybe the elemental shield would be better, though. That would allow us to act before him as well. Sure, let's do that. Give her the shield. He's also gonna ignite and get shield out of that. So that's nice. And he is going to go back to that. Ideally, I'd like to kill him before he gets to do... another revenge protocol, although we're probably gonna be able to kill him while he's in that mode, although he just takes half damage there. We're not taunting any longer, but since he can't go for direct damage necessarily, we can just go for the jab. The Jimmy jab games, or something like that. Well, might as well go for high damage now. I don't have overcharge, but who cares? We can just use the burst if need be. The burst 2 from him to regain some mana. And he's also fairly close to leveling up already again, I think. So I'm not that worried. There we go. Yeah, the question is this the last thing, or is this just the first out of more than one fight here? That could also be a possibility. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Maybe now? Well, he's gonna get the kill, so I might as well go with the... Nope, healing wave will mean we go last, so we'll just go with a small heal. Well, no, even that won't work if I get the kill now. I didn't read the order of operations right there. It's fine, though. I think. I hope. Nice level up. Wow. That's pretty good. We get blue deep iron plating and a dark iron shield fragment. Sure.
System interrupted.
Uh-oh.
Failsafe routine activating. Self-destruct is imminent.
If you say so.
To detonate. We cannot stop it.
That does not sound good.
System off.
So is he gonna go boom?
It stopped itself?
Sure. Maybe we got lucky.
Wouldn't be the first time. Eh,
Oh, it's Monika.
Sweetie?
Okay.
Miss me?
Hi.
You guys look like you could use some help.
Monika, you're okay.
Of course. Hello again, Captain. Hope that barrel was comfy.
As barrels go, not bad. Wait. You knew I was in there the whole time?
Really?
You needed the rest. I was trailing these losers, hoping to steal a ship, but it's obvious we're gonna be staying a while.
We are. The bandits are mercenaries, working for someone to collect artifacts and keep people off the island.
They're the bastards that shot us down. And now they have an artifact on its way to some place called Deadwatch.
I mean, that's also an average or a fitting description, Grumpy. That's true.
The bandits are a problem, but the one paying them, that's who we gotta find. If we find Deadwatch, odds are we meet the one handing out the gold. Monika, did you overhear anything while you were around the bandits?
Oh, I heard plenty. Their boss is some dark mage lady. I can't tell whether they're scared of her or drunk with love. And
Probably
maybe
the both.
The way they yap about her.
Is someone's jealous?
What?
Monika, we could use your help.
Fine. Let's find this lady in Deadwatch. Then, we're getting off this rock.
So, we get a bunch of I can't talk. A bunch of stuff. And Red Monika has joined the party, so now we can also use her. So we've got this one. He's already got the purple deep iron plating, doesn't he? Yep. So not much there. Let's open this up. Gives us a bunch of crafting stuff, trinkets, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's take a look for him. He's got the robes. We lose some bonus damage, but we do gain basically everywhere else, so that's fine. What does the ring do that we just got? Didn't I? No, it wasn't a ring. It was... There we go. That's what we got. It's bonus damage and crit. Wow, okay, that's good. But not for him. Right now, I'm gonna switch out Nolan so he won't get that trinket. We could give it to Calibretto, but this is definitely a damage trinket, so I'm gonna give it to a damage dealer in a bit. So the thing is, we're still missing 2 lore entries. I hope we can find those here now. Still, before we go. I don't know where I could have missed them. They're not on the map. There's no missed lore being shown there. So I'm not sure where we would get that. But let's go look around a bit more. So there's just nothing. Where? So that's still confusing to me. Where did I miss those? Aside from the one in the Iron Outpost that I didn't find. So we were missing the last one here, as well as the last one here. And I just don't know quite where they are. I would really like to get the tomes we would get out of those. But I don't know. How? That's the big question. Where would I find them? And now backtracking through this right now just doesn't seem that inviting any longer, to be honest, so I don't know. Can we get back down here? Yes. I usually think I'm pretty thorough, so I'm always confused when I miss these, and I miss more than one, especially. So I'm not quite sure where I missed them, but apparently I did somewhere. So what level will Monika be now when we get her? And does that mean I'm not gonna go with Garrison once again, because now we're gonna try her out? I assume we can't go with a group that... or at least I don't really want to go with a group that is missing Calibretto and or Gully right now. Maybe we could go with Nolan instead of Calibretto, but his healing is still a little bit subpar in comparison, I feel like. So I'm not sure if that's really our best choice or not. It's just... why is this still glowing? Could you stop with that? It's confusing. Monika is the best DD. Okay, yeah, I've read something about that, basically. That she's supposed to be really good. So I'm definitely gonna try her out next. But I do like Garrison as well. So far Garrison has been extremely solid for us. And so it's kind of sad to not use him. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try around some stuff as well. We'll see. But I'm definitely gonna try her out. Maybe I'll just have to redo a dungeon. I mean, that's a bonus, but I'm also old enough to not have boobs be the deciding factor of whether or not I take her with me or not. But wasn't there people complaining that actually she's not quite as... I don't know, how do I say that in a classy way? I don't know. She's not as I don't know, big-chested as she is in the comic books, and people were annoyed about that. I don't know why people would find that annoying, but, well, apparently you can make something out of anything. At least a friend of mine told me about that. I'm not sure if it's true, but apparently some part of the community had an issue with that, and we'll just leave now. I don't really want to go looking for these things again. I'm probably going to run through this dungeon at some point again, for the fun of it, and we'll try it out then. So we've got another regulator, but now we fought them often enough that that's not going to be a problem any longer. So Nolan actually got 3 level ups out of the dungeon, which is pretty impressive. I mean, it was the first dungeon that I never read the comics either, Grumpy, but I've just heard that that's the case. So we can go back there. Now we need to go to Deathwatch, was it? Let's check our quest log. We've got, well, first of all, we've got the sewers, and I think now we're gonna go back down there as well. But a Deathwatch to the southwest, we should get there quickly. Where on the map is that? Okay, so do we... We're all the way there. So it's south of Harm's Way. It's by that gate down here. Right there, probably, where we need to go. So in this area. I assume so. But let's go back in here, because I think that's where we can... we will be able to switch our party again. At least that's what happened when we went out here last time. Leave this area. Or how do I redo my group? Okay. Well... Zone with the red tree. I don't see a red tree. Or, oh, you mean... Is this the red tree? Or what did you mean? So how do I... Am I confused right now? Why can't I not change... Or do we have to do that here? No. Where do I change my group? Right now. The setup of my group. Because I'm confused. I should know how to do that. But I only got to choose to do that once. And not since then. Let's go up to the fishmonger real quick. I do have a fish to give him. Although we probably could as well. No, we want the... Oh, at the inn in town. Okay, so it just because I just got to do that once because that's when we picked up Nolan, I assume. We still have to kill the scout first, I think. Otherwise he's gonna raise an alarm and be annoying about it. I mean, I could also just go with a burst too, but it's not really necessary. I'm kind of sad that Nolan is not quite up to what I want him to be, because I really like his animation so far and the way he fights. It's pretty cool, but he's just so slow in the setup. Getting the overcharge build for him is really slow. You do have a good way of getting mana back with him as well, which does help. But overall, it's still a bit of a letdown, at least. Can we? No, we still can't fish these, probably. Let's just see. The mechanical fish might be more something for the...
Don't fall in.
For the,
Welcome. Well, that'll be good.
what was it called again? For the collector, but I'm not sure. Maybe we got something out of that as well. I can drop Calibretto for Nolan. Yeah, but I think just Calibretto's healing is so much better. That's the issue with Nolan right now. I might try it out. Maybe go with Nolan, Gully, and Monika. And try it out like this now. Just to see how Nolan would perform as a single healer. But he just doesn't have the same capabilities. I do like having a dedicated healer. Also, Calibretto is just cool. I do really like the big hunk of metal that we have going on right there, basically. Could you... Harm's Way main station. There we go. But let's take a peek. Go up to him. The collector, sell artifacts. So now we've got 71. Do we want to buy something with this? We definitely could now. I'd love the serrated claws, but we're still not quite there yet. Anything else that would be worth it? Nothing that's purple, for at least. This one is worse than ours. So probably right now it's still not really worth it. Skin 30 items are not worth. What do you mean, skinned? Oh, you mean the alternative skins? Oh, I see. Oh, Gully Bretto, an alternate appearance for Gully. I didn't even notice that we had those. Once unlocked, you can change appearance in the character's select screen. Iron Savior, also another different one for Calibretto. Brass Garrison. Nah, that looks weird. Dark Lady. Outro Ballad of the Hempen Jig. Sure. Fairly Dignified Top Hat? What? It's nothing what you'll need to top hat until it's too late. God. Get the hat? Okay, we'll get the hat, if you say so. Do I need that for something? And I'm just gonna miss out on something if I don't have it? We could buy these, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, well, we won't know until it's too late, and now we won't have to find out. We also have to give away the memento somewhere around Junktown. Who do we... Oh, we have to go back... Oh, yeah. I have to go back into the teleporter real quick. But let's switch in Monika first. Although, no, let's go back to Junktown first. Real quick. It's the... Hello? Why can't I... There we go. Siege Coast. We do need to go back in there, into the inn, and talk with the guy that gave us the side quest to kill the guy at the end there. And I assume that memento is important for him. And that's where we are going to get something out of that. So was that here? No, we had to go up further in... No, we had to go in here. After all, I think so. Yes, okay. Is that him? Was that him? I think so. Yes, okay, excuse me, that necklace you have there. May I see it? Yes. So this necklace, yes, these are her initials on the back. Oh god, these are her initials on the back, really? This belonged to me mum. What did you get? Where did you get this? From Everton the Red's body. That rustabout, that rake, that bamboozer and double dealer. I'm normally not one for revenge, but you did the world a great service. Yes, you did. Everton swindled me mum of her savings, drove her mad, ye hear. She threw herself overboard after he left her. I was but a wee lad when it happened. The stars would have been very different for me if it weren't for Everton. I might not be a pirate, might have been a better person. All that is in the past now, and there ain't nothing but sadness in it. Thank you for listening to me babble for a bit. Take this. I was saving it for a run-in with a bloke, but since you went ahead and did it yourself, it's yours. We got revenge and redemption. So that's weapons for Monika, I assume? Yeah, and it's apparently a big upgrade already, so it was worth it to go check that out. Nice. I'm happy about that. It's a good thing I checked again, because the side quest was basically finished. I checked the side quest and it didn't show anymore. We already killed him, and that just was it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Battle Chasers Nightwar. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Battle Chasers, just stick around or follow me on Twitch. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!